Yo, what is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where we have got some Hawlucha battles for you. The new flying fighting type Pokemon that is a regional exclusive to Mexico. And if you're wondering, Rise, how did you get this footage? You live in Wisconsin. Well, the answer is magic. Just kidding. The answer is a great dude by the name of Hawlucha Babyface, a fellow content creator. He's native to Mexico. I actually reached out and asked him if he could get me some Hawlucha footage for a video. And I just wanted to give a major shout out to Hawlucha Babyface and his channel. He's on YouTube. He's on Twitch. Seems like a really nice guy. Spanish-speaking content creator. So if you're interested in go checking him out, go pay him a favor and check out Mr. Hawlucha Babyface on Twitch and on YouTube. Links are in the description. And here we go. We got Swampert, Hawlucha, and Noctowl. At a certain point, he does switch up the team in this video, but I just keep it with this first team graphic of these three. And we've got a Durant, Kevin Durant making his debut. Man, this opponent is, they're building up a lot of energy. I feel like they've got to be past the Iron Head by now. What are they building up to? Okay, building up to nothing, apparently. And there's an Electabuzz, so this tends to happen in the early days of the season where you're playing some Durants, you're playing some Kevin Durants, you're playing some Electabuzz, some purified Electabuzz, running, what is that, low kick, I think. Rocha just going to totally disrespect whatever move that was. Retribution. Oh, return probably, return. And Hawlucha making his debut, doing a little backflip. Doing a little backflip just to intimidate the opponent. It's a Bouffalante. And here comes the Flying Press. Are they going to shield the Flying Press? Hawlucha. Okay. They're going to shield the Flying Press. Oh, man. Yes, I want to see this land. The Buffalo doesn't know what's coming. Pistion. I like seeing the Spanish names of the moves. And Flying Press, of course, going to knock out from there. Also, Hawlucha, they originally had like a really, really good moveset. They had it with Wing Attack, Flying Press, Sky Attack, which would have been insane. It would have been one of the top Open Great League Pokemon, and a real core breaker to like Medi and Steel and Grass as well. But they did give it a little nerf. They took away Wing Attack. They took away Sky Attack. But it still has a solid moveset. Still solid. Before, it would have been like top meta. Now it's like, I don't know, more like a secondary meta like Spice Pick with its moveset. Because Poison Jab's not bad. You just don't get stab on it, which isn't great. Flying Press is one of the best damage per energy moves in the game. And then Aerial Ace, of course, is pretty bad, pretty mediocre. As King IV says, King IV is just, he can't stand Aerial Ace. He is not ever going to invite Aerial Ace to his birthday party, that's for sure. Aerial Ace is not a friend of King. And we're here in the classic Noctowl versus Metal Claw Sandslash matchup. As Rocha gains the... Oh my god, was that a Blizzard? Jeez Louise. Metal Claw Blizzard Sandslash. Unbelievable. But Sandslash, you can't disrespect our friend Noctowl like that. Hawlucha. Double super effective Flying Press. Oh my gosh. A Braviary. A Braviary has entered the chat. And, oh my gosh, Flying Press KO'd from there? What the heck? Was that thing fully powered up? I didn't notice. That is crazy. What? That's neutral damage, bro. Chrome Monk is the next opponent. Jellicent. Okay, a real Pokemon. We've encountered a real Pokemon. Swampert doesn't do that bad here. Not going to respect the potential Shadow Ball. Bubble Beam. Yeah, I think Jelly only did 4, right? I think it only did 4, so he knew it wasn't a Shadow Ball. Terremoto. Lands. That's an Earthy Q. Is Jelly going straight Bubble Beam here? Rayo Berbajo. Preparate. Bien. Genial. Gets a shield. Oh boy. Is another Burbajo coming through. Another Ryo Burbajo. Noctowl going. This opponent loves... Dude, I feel like especially newer battlers love their debuffs. Just like spam off as many debuffs as possible. Oh my gosh. Okay, Granbull comes in. Granbull's not going to appreciate this energy, even though it's double debuffed. Yeah, like Sky, all you need is 2 still. All you need is 2, basically. Then the wing attacks should be able to farm down. Okay, gets a shield. Gonna go for the Shadow Ball to try and guarantee the knockout, since you're only gonna get to 1 move here. Makes sense. Takes out Granbull, and comes Rapidash with Ember. Usually you see it with Incinerate. Flying Press coming through. Dude, Flying Press is busted. Oh my gosh. Flying Press is insane, dude. Because normally we only see Pikachu Libre with it, but obviously Pikachu Libre can't quite reach like the full stat potential for Open Great League. I forget what it goes to, but I want to say like somewhere between maybe like 11 and 1300 when it's like level 51. I know Boygos loved using those Pikachu Libre. Leroy Jenkins is the next opponent. That's an amazing IGN, by the way. Every day I make a video, I'm impressed with the IGNs. You rascals out there, you guys are clever. You're funny. Okay. Dedenne is staying in. This is not a good matchup for Dedenne. And this is good for Rocha because his back line of his 2 flyers, double flyers, are avoiding the electric type. Just gonna disrespect the discharge. Gets the mud shot down. In comes a Water Gun Swampert. Water Gun Shadow Swampert. Don't run Water Gun on your Swampert, ladies and gents. Uh-oh, poor Toxicroak. Yo, Rocha, we're not even going to get to see Hawlucha this battle, bro. Oh, man. This poor opponent. They're just trying to learn the ropes of the Go Battle League, and Rocha, 3-ball, 2 shield. Not very nice, Rocha. Not very nice. I'm just kidding. I would do the same thing. Okay, next opponent. Swamp into Nido. Great lead. You don't see Nido too much anymore. They safe swap Lantern, and Rocha seems a little soft to Lantern, so he's got to stay in here. Noctowl, going for the EQ. Hopefully this lands, because if this gets shielded, things start to become a little awkward. Get shielded. Get shielded. So now, yeah, you like gotta start committing shields to Swampy. Going for another EQ. That looked like a CMP. I think if they shield, you have to let Swampert go, because I think you get outpaced. Unless I'm wrong. Huh. Okay, gonna shield and then swap Hawlucha. Gets to the Flying Press. Will this be enough to knock out Lantern? Let's see. Lantern's bulky. Bop. Oh my gosh, dude. I keep underestimating this Flying Press damage. Probably a Poison Fang. Gets off the Flying Press. Wasn't sure if he'd get to Aerial Ace. Also, here's a question I should have looked up. Is Flying Press better than Aerial Ace even when resisted? I'm not sure. Swampert almost has a Hydro. Nice catch from the opponent, however. By switch locking your Trevenant, now Noctowl is just going to feast. Noctowl wearing his party hat. It's his birthday. And he's having a party in that matchup. And the opponent knows what's up. They're going to get out of there. On to rank 2. Guys, that was rank 1. Obviously, some newer opponents. Now we're in the big leagues. Now we're in rank 2. Rank 2, the battles are going to start to get sweaty. Hydro Cannon coming through. Gets a shield. Going to swap in Knock. I like this. Takes the Psychic, so opponent probably doesn't have Ice Punch. Shadow Ball coming through, lands, and another move coming through. Power Up Punch, okay. In comes G-Fisk. This is totally fine, because you still got your healthy Swampert waiting for this little fella. So you just force G-Fisk to Rock Slide you. It's not like he can Mud Shot you down. Oh, man. Nice energy build-up by G-Fisk. A little bit of lag. Looks like it hopefully doesn't affect anything here. In comes Swampert. That could be an EQ, so yeah, gonna respect it. Terremoto. In comes Azu. Oh, baby. This is where Poison Jab is kind of nice. Yeah, so if I had to guess without looking at it, I think Flying Press is so good, it's better than Aerial Ace even when resisted. I'll look it up on my phone so I don't mess up my computer. Go to the old trusty PV Poke. If I look at Hawlucha versus Azumarill, Aerial Ace does 42 damage. Flying Press does 43 damage. So even when Flying Press is resisted, it still does more damage. It's still more efficient. That's crazy. That's how good of a move Flying Press is, and also how not good Aerial Ace is. Swampert gonna close out here. Swampert, the old trusty, the trusty starter Pokemon. So spammy, so reliable. Only weak to grass. And here we go. Searching for the next combate. Going up against Ali Poke Trainer. Tough lead. Gonna have to swap out of here. Goes into Knock. Opponent's staying in, so maybe they don't have a great answer to Knock. Uh-oh. Rocha is lagging. Can he overcome the lag? The Go Battle League's like, Rocha, you're winning too much. We gotta nerf you. In comes Wiggles. Unfortunately, I don't think 2 Sky Attacks will be enough here to KO. But it gets a shield. That's actually better. That's actually better. Gets the shield. Although he has Poison Jab, right? Remember, Hawlucha is also a fighting-type Pokemon, so he can't come in with Hawlucha here. Comes in with Swampy Boy. Gonna build up extra here. Oh, gonna let it go. Gotta throw the Hydro. Oh! Thought he could live the Charm. That's tough. There's no way he wins this, does he? I feel like Altaria's too healthy. Yeah, this is over. Blame it on the lag. That is lag's fault. That is not Rocha's fault. Buen intento. Does that translate to, like, good intentions? No. Probably good effort, yeah. Good effort like it is for English. Intento. Sometimes you just think of, like, cognates in Spanish versus English. Like basketball versus basketball. Swampert into Medi. This matchup I consider favorable for Medi, but of course Swampert has play as well. It's neutral. Because 2 Hydros is basically all you need. The thing is, the Mud Shots don't do very much. Versus the counters do chunk Swampert. Swaps Naki T, lures out the A9. If A9 tries to farm down here, he should be able to get to a second Sky Attack. Usually that's the way this works. As long as you have a good Noctowl. I was doing a coaching session. Yes, yeah, I like this play from the opponent. To not have to unnecessarily eat the Sky Attack. But this does put A9 into Hydro range. So this is kind of good for Rocha because he's going to get a shield advantage here. Hydro Cannon coming through. Hydro Canyon. Weather Ball. Oh, okay. They went for the Psyshock. Going for the big jab down. Gonna have to shield this. Weather Ball would sting. Meteor Bola. Gets the poison jab down. I missed what that was. I zoned out. Going for the Aerial Ace. Okay, the Medi. And it's a Grand Bull. Unfortunately, the charms are just going to be too oppressive. Oh, man, that was so close. Almost got to the Flying Press, which might have KO'd the Grand Bull from there. All good in the hood. Hawlucha is new to the game. He's going to have some growing pains. Swampert into Stunfisk. Great lead. Opponent is staying in. Going for the EQ. Wow. Makes sense because Hydro doesn't KO. But gets shielded. Gonna respect the opponents. Oh, they bait with Rock Slide. Yeah, I think G-Fist can actually flip this matchup. Like, if you bait and you land EQ, like, G-Fist can actually win this in the twos, which is kind of crazy. Maybe I'm making things up. Maybe it's like the Shadow. I don't know. But look at that, yeah. Okay, this isn't looking great. This team definitely a little soft to Lantern, especially in the back. I don't consider Swampert like a hard answer to Lantern. I consider it more like a soft answer because it's a pretty neutral matchup. Mostly just because Lantern is going to pace really quickly to those Surfs, so the charge moves are going to chunk Swampert versus Swampert's Hydro Cannons aren't very threatening. So it really only threatens Lantern with that EQ. Gonna have to shield here. And has to be a little bit worried about the catch. Oof, okay. Hopefully this is just a Surf. Okay. Okay. Aware of the catch. So has a lot of energy. Does he get to the Hydro? He does. And now if there's something glassy in the back, he's got a lot of energy. Oh, man. Is double Flying Press enough? Probably not. Nock's probably too tanky. But I have been underestimating this Flying Press. Boom. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I think it's going to be just short. Flying Press. Wow. My gosh, dude. It two-shots Noctowl. With Flying Press. What the heck, bro? That does so much damage. Holy guacamole. How much is that supposed to do to a Noctowl? I'm looking it up. 45%. What the heck, bro? That's so crazy. Flying Press is insane. I need to, for my own reference, like, compare what Flying Press is the same damage as on PvP. So if you go to moves, and I go to charge moves, it's 90 base damage, okay? Flying Press, I believe, is also the most damage per energy of any charge move in the game that's not like a self-debuff move, like Overheat or Brave Bird. Okay, so it's the same essentially as like Earth Power or Avalanche or Dragon Pulse, but it's a fighting move, of course, and it's 40 energy. So it's like Avalanche, but 5 less energy in fighting form. Pretty insane, bro. It's slightly more damage than Superpower, and Superpower debuffs you, and Flying Press doesn't. Anyway, I'll stop fanboying over Flying Press. Gonna shield the Sky Attack to get off this. Oh, nice catch from the opponent. But they switch lock their Azumarill. So Rocha should be able to overfarm here. Sneaks in a jab. This is looking pretty solid because I don't think... Oh, that went for Hydro Pump. Oh, that's amazing. Has to throw here eventually. Built up a ton of energy. And gets the final shield. Should be good now, right? Because what's Nock at? Nock's like a little over half. A little over 50%. Under 50%. This is GG's. We know from experience. From our 20 minutes of experience watching Hawlucha. We know it KOs the Noctowl from there. And it's on to the next one. Adelante, Hawlucha. Adelante, Galvantula. We see a team switch here. Swapping directly into Altaria, and it doesn't seem like the opponent has an obvious answer. Was that a... That didn't look like a discharge. Was that a cross poison? Because that hit for neutral, right? Let's look closely. Plancha. Okay, that's lunge. Did I miss the debuffs on the other one? Maybe it was another lunge. Sky attack coming through. By the way, I just thought of something with you. You sometimes... I don't know what the adjective is. You sometimes rascal YouTube commenters that might not have a filter. If you're wondering what that that touch assist dot thing is on the screen, I know people, as soon as they see like a Hawlucha or something rare, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this person." Blah, 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 blah. That's the iPhone touch assistant. I had it on my phone for the longest time, and I play the game quite cleanly. So, just so you know, that's nothing to be worried about. And Roach is a good dude, and he's from Mexico. Should have to go unsaid, but I don't know. That's just things I think about. I actually did get a submission from somebody with Hawlucha the other day, but there was evidence that they obtained it through sketchy means, so I actually did not post that video. But here we are. Hawlucha versus G-Fisk. I'm interested to see how this matchup goes, because Flying Press probably still 2 shots easily. And let's see if Rock Slide does less than half. It hits for neutral. Yeah, it does less than half. So it looks like G-Fisk does need 3 Rock Slides here. Rocha is going to commit a shield. In comes Coffin. Doesn't have an obvious answer, but going to go Altaria. The fast move damage from Altaria is nice here. Just a touch slow on the swap. It makes sense because like you don't have an obvious answer. Let's see if Coffin is willing to shield the Sky attack. It's not. Okay, that makes things a little simpler. In comes G-Fisk. Unfortunately, you're in like Rock Slide range now, so this will KO, but you got lots of energy on Hawlucha. Lots of energy. Doubles up. Wasn't CMP, so he can back-to-back here, but you also want to be careful of the catch. Oh, man. How much is this going to do? Is this going to knock out from here? Boom. Oh, my goodness gracious. Why did I even ask? Uh-oh, for Alligator. Luckily, this is going to do a ton of damage, where G-Fisk can probably just clean up. Flying Press. Bro! This move is busted, dude. For Alligator, like... It's not bulky, I'd say, but it's not like the glassiest Pokemon either. That did what, like 70%? Okay. A9 here. A9's going to outpace to Weather Balls, which is not great. Meteor Bola. Bien, genial, excelente. Grabs a shield. Gonna, I guess, go for shields down here. Which makes sense, right? You have an Altaria in the back, so you just kind of play out the twos. I think this makes a lot of sense. Oh, they actually give you switch. And Altaria is probably going to have some nice play against what's in back. Shadow Reggie. Oh, man. This is kind of brutal for the opponent because they're going to have to expend a move here. And it stinks to have to expend a move when this thing is so low. Oh, swaps the Altaria. I don't know about this play. I guess it's just assuming that they're really weak to the Hawlucha. I feel like you could have just let it go down because then you come in Fisk. Oh, but maybe Shadow Reggie one-shots Fisk. Maybe Shadow Reggie one-shots Fisk with Focus Blast. So yeah, maybe that play does make sense, actually. Zap Cannon takes out Alt. Comes in Hawlucha, gets out the Flying Press. I think now should be good. Because now as long as you come out of this with some residual energy, and this is pretty much Rock Slide range because Flying Press is so dang busted. This is pretty much Rock Slide range. So you just over farm here as much as you can. You can take 2 Shadow Balls if necessary. The lock-ons aren't threatening, right? And now you're going to be able to significantly outpace Reggie here. Because Reggie just zapped before it exited. So, opponent knows it's over. Poor Shadow Reginald. Shadow Reggie, kind of a strict downgrade in my opinion from normal Reggie. Probably the odd situation where it could come in handy, that extra shadow damage, but I think the extra bulk of normal Reggie is a lot better. Fire Spin Charizard. Don't run Fire Spin, ladies and gents, on your Charizard. Elite TM it, please. It's much better with Wing Attack. It's probably even better against, like, I don't know. It's probably better against, like, things that where Fire Spin is super effective to have Wing Attack. I'm sure there's some exceptions. I'm sure there's some matchups where Fire Spin's better, but Wing Attack just generates so much more energy. Alright. Takes shield advantage and switch advantage. This is pretty nasty. Has G-Fisk for... Okay. Hawlucha's supposed to win this because you can take a Hydro. And obviously they can't really Mudshot you down. Oh my god, it's a Surf. Okay. Going for the Flying Press. Hawlucha. Man, dude. I'm so impressed by that damage. That damage is so crazy. Shields the Surf. Going to be able to jab down the Swampert. Come out with a Flying Press. This is looking tasty. Hawlucha's pretty cool, dude. Even with its moveset nerf, still showing it's very, very strong, very usable. Maybe very strong is like an exaggeration, but I'd say strong. I think it's ranked like 138 on the PV Poke rankings. So not too low, not too high either. Just a fun spice pick. And the next Rock Slide will be enough to easily take out the Noctowl here. G to the G. G to the G. We got like 3 more battles or so here. Hawlucha into Abomasnow. Neutral, I guess. Abomasnow does outpace. But these jabs are doing just as much as the Powder Snows. I don't know if Obama can get to 3 Weather Balls here. It doesn't look like it. No, yeah. Go for the Aerial Ace. I'm not sure why. Someone's going to have to explain that to me, Rocha. Did the chat redeem Aerial Ace redemption or something? Go for the Flying Press here. Single resisted, so once again, it actually does more damage. And then going to swap in Altaria. I like this play. Could be double Ghost, which would be a little bit bad if it's like a Trev in the back. Well, no. That wouldn't make sense, right? Because that'd be double Grass. Could be like an Azu. What you got, opponent? Okay, they come with a Obama. Are they going to be willing to shield this? No. Medi. Okay, this could be a little sketch box. Only going to get to 1 move, so it goes for the Moonblast. Also has the debuff potential. And assuming this Medi doesn't have a fighting move, a fighting charge move, this is still winnable because Earthquake's going to put this thing really low. Oh, it makes the catch. Let's see what this move is. Ice Punch. Okay. They undercharge it, but now it's pretty much an Earthquake range, right? Earthquake might KO from here. And this is why G-Fisk is so good, man. Not a whole lot of things going to resist both Earthquake and Rock Slide. There's only a handful. Like Chestnut, Merizian. Earthquake nearly knocks out, and the Mud Shots do the rest. Wow. Beautiful catch. If he doesn't make that Ice Punch catch, I'm pretty sure the opponent wins. Next opponent, here we go. It's David, QH14. And once again, Hawlucha into G-Fisk. They swap Azu, and this is probably his best Azu answer on this team. The backline's a little soft to Azu. The awkward thing here is he also doesn't have a great answer to G-Fisk outside of Hawlucha, so I think you just shield and then potentially farm down here. Can you farm down? Oh, beautiful catch. I love this play because now you're also going to be ahead energy on the opposing G-Fisk. Yeah, so really nice. You are down to shield, which isn't great. But you're going to at least be able to pull off a shield here from G-Fisk. And then you probably can just let your own G-Fisk go, right? Because you've got all that energy. And, I mean, this opposing G-Fisk is already starting to approach flying press range. So wait out the full switch timer. You got to be aware that they're probably going to try and catch here. They go into Trev. Going to go for the aerial ace here. Let's see how much this does if it lands. Bang! Very solid damage. A little bit sketchy, though. A little bit sketchy because Hawlucha's probably just about in Rock Slide range. So if this G-Fisk overfarms properly, they might be able to take this game. Like, if I'm the G-Fisk, I'm building up to 100. I'm Rock Sliding, and I maybe even, like, do a slight undercharge. Actually, I don't know if you need to undercharge here. Yeah, I think you do a little bit. Because I think Rock Slide just about KOs. Okay, Rock Slide takes it out. And I think Hawlucha outpaces, right? Because they're at least 4 away. 4 away at minimum. Oh, CMP. Wow. Any way it hangs on, I think it just about KOs from here. Oof, wow, well played by the opponent. The perfect farm, the perfect energy management. Really impressive game there. The best Garcia. Okay. Gonna have to get out of here. Goes into Altaria. Looks like they don't have an obvious answer, which is nice. Altaria does fine against Lantern. Rayo. Thunderbolt. Okay. Noctowl. This is a very neutral matchup. I think Altaria usually wins, but of course after taking a Thunderbolt, Noctowl might be able to just simply Sky Attack here. Another Sky Attack coming through. Grabs a shield, so gets a shield advantage at least. Probably going to come in with G-Fisk after Altaria goes down here. Shadow Ball lands. And the Rock Slide coming through here. Knocks out Noctowl. And Sableye. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Because that Lantern's still pretty healthy, right? That Lantern's still pretty healthy. So this is going to be tough. Does land the EQ. Foul play coming through. Going to put it all on Hawlucha. Oh, man. This is just a foul play, but it's like you kind of have to shield Yak. Otherwise, the sparks are going to start to become threatening. Should outpace here, though. Should outpace here. 2 flying presses, and we've seen how much damage this does. Might. Okay, they let it go. Gonna go for the farm down. You shield here. The jab KO, so you just shield here. And I think you get to 2 flying presses before Sableye gets to a 3rd foul play. Oh, baby. Hawlucha. Wow, what a game. This game did not look good. But Rocha finding the win condition. And stealing a dub from the opponent. Very cool, very awesome. Yeah, awesome stuff. Once again, thank you very much to Rocha Babyface. Muchas gracias, mi amigo, por los combates. Thank you, my man, and I really encourage you guys to go check out his channel. He posts content very consistently. I'm in a bunch of Discords. I'm in his Discord. I see notifications every single day of him posting videos and streaming. So seems really consistent in posting content. Seems like a really nice guy. I've never got the chance to meet him yet, but maybe someday at an event in the future. And yeah, so go check him out. Amazing Mexican battler and content creator. I hope you guys enjoyed this video featuring the new Hawlucha. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.